Hello and welcome to our training on cash flow forecasting using SCurves in Antera. This video covers managing forecasting of revenue over time based on groups of contract items. When you start cash flow forecasting on a job, Antera puts all of your contract items on one line called All Contract Items. This allows you to use a project SCurve to forecast or manually type in dollars over time in the remaining months of the project. Forecasting all contract revenue on one line should work for most jobs. Forecasting is horseshoes, not darts, so projecting the job's total billing dollar value or percentage billed on one line is accurate enough. If you did have a job that is made up of different scopes of work that you want to forecast separately, you can split your contract items into groups. Click on the Manage Contract Items and Groups button to see all of your contract items. On the left side of the window, you have all of your items. On the right side, you have groups. Again, Antera starts each of your jobs with a single group called All Contract Items. To organize your contract items into multiple groups, you first ungroup them to make them available on the left to organize into new groups. Click on the Ungroup and Remove button to be able to select individual contract items and add them to new groups. In this example, let's put our contract items into two work packages. First, we deselect all items by clicking the checkbox above all the items. Then, we select the items we want to put into Work Package 1, create a new group, and move the selected contract items into the new group. The items on the left side that were put in a group are no longer available to select. They're in a group. If you made a mistake and included an item that shouldn't be in the group, you would ungroup and do it again. If you missed an item, you could select it and add it to the group by selecting it and using the Add Selected Items button to get it into the group. If all of the remaining contract items belong to Work Package 2, you can select them all by clicking on the top box and then add them to a new group. All contract items must belong to a group before you leave the screen to ensure you're accurately forecasting billings. As all of our items are in a group, the Save button is now available to complete the grouping. You now have your two groups of contract items that you can forecast. You can see the SCurve billing percentages for the total billings in the top section of the forecasting grid. You can now forecast future months by dollars or percentages. You can switch your view between dollars and percentages here in the top right of the screen, or you can switch views using the drop-down View menu. When we open this job's forecast screen, the difference in what we timed out in the future months and the actual billings and cost to date is shown in the To Spread column. You can manually type in numbers, which locks the cell, then spread the remaining differences evenly or pro rata over the non-locked months of the project for selected rows. You can unlock your entries on selected rows, clear values, and start again if you like. If you want to change the project SCurve, you can change the project type using this button. If you want to reapply an SCurve after you've tried some manual entries, you can reapply it under Project Settings. Applying an SCurve will distribute billing milestones that occur in the future over the remaining months of your job based on the percentage time you are complete. If your project's actual billings are different than past months' SCurve distributions, you'll have a value in the To Spread column. You can manually type in values, and at any time distribute the To Spread value for a selected row proportionately following the remaining month's SCurves or evenly over the remaining months. We have a series of videos in our knowledge base that cover all aspects of cash flow forecasting. Please contact your Antera consultant or email us at support@anteratech.com if you have questions. Have a great day.